target. Off point, if I'm saying it that way.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
No, it's what we're going to have at the tasting table today is more than a little off. This is almost even outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, it shouldn't be as weird. I mean, I guess it is weird, and part of me is like, why is it weird? And then I think about it a little bit more. I'm like, yeah, that is kind of odd. So
yeah,
this is
it's odd.
It's not like it originated. But they had to go to him. Didn't he catch them? He caught them.
He caught them through brewing.
Yes.
So last week we had a ginger kombucha that was a wild ale. It was open fermented, so it took in some of the critters and stuff like that we do enjoy so much. And usually our sour beers, not quite as sour as we'd normally get.
Right.
So we thought we'd kind of go to kind of a next level with that when it comes to wild fermentation.
Yeah, spontaneous fermentation.
And we have Rogue to thank for that. For this, give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage we are about today comes to us from Rogue Ales, and it is...
Say this slowly so everyone can understand.
Aptly titled Beard Beer.
Now, is that just some sort of catchy name or something like that? Like, it's...
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no, it's not.
No?
It's, it is a catchy name.
It is.
But that's not all it is.
It's so much
It
more.
is a name... It's a catching name. Because...
So true.
I don't know who had the idea, but somebody all of a sudden realized that the head beer master...
the head brewer.
At Rogue. He's had
John
this
Mayer or Meyer?
Meyer? I'm
sure
going to say Meyer.
Okay.
Did I say Meyer? Yeah, Meyer.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Lane Meyer. John Meyer.
This beer is a wonderland. That's if it's John Mayer.
And, yeah, it's John Mayer. Somehow, maybe it was his idea even, realized he's been growing this beard for several years, a few decades.
Yeah,
and that maybe, perchance, he'd actually caught some yeast in his beard. And, oh, by the way, they tested it, and yes, there was yeast in his beard.
There was yeast that was actually good for making beer out of it. It was he's had his beard so long that he's done over 15,000 brews. With that beard, and so
is
like
an amazing number.
Stuff kind of floating around in a place like that, and they
yeah.
I don't know if it was one day he was scratching a little more than normal, and they said, "Hey, maybe there's something in there."
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what the impetus.
How did they collect this yeast? Who knows? Maybe a
very small tweezers.
Yeah.
It's almost like knits.
It's a painstaking process. Yeah. But regardless whether or not that sort of idea appeals to you or not, we hope it at least appeals to you long enough to stay through this podcast with us, because we are going to try this beer.
We are going to try this. It's not overly expensive. I think I told you the price, around $8.
$8, yeah.
And it's about 6% alcohol.
Yeah. We don't know exactly what type of beer.
Yeah, they don't really say much else. We're assuming it's going to be a little funky. We hope. If it's just kind of bland, they really have done themselves a disservice, because you've kind of hyped us up for this to be strange. And
But once again, a cool idea, something neat. Yeah. Obviously, pushing the boundaries there. Maybe other people have done this before. We don't know. Let us know if somebody else has done this before. But it's the first time that you had ever seen anything like this. And
yeah, I've never.
So you knew it would make for an interesting podcast, and
if nothing else,
it's made for interesting conversation at a couple of family, or at least one family gathering already. So, and here at the AboutBeverages.com family, it's already making for some interesting conversation. So, well, that looks like a beer.
Wouldn't it be weird if I was pouring it like a hair came out?
In the bottle, one free hair.
Yeah,
it's like the bottle of mezcal with the worm, at the
bottom. Get a hair at the
or like
bottom of your beard.
Your box of cereal where you used to get a prize in it or something like that. I haven't gotten the hair out yet.
They put some clippings.
It's stuck to the side. Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
Or what if a hair started to grow in there?
So his hair grows yeast, but then the yeast can grow hair.
That's what I was saying. I mean, we've just stumbled upon something completely new.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Before we even get to the aroma, we'll go to the usual look at the color. And
I don't have any hair floating in mine. So
no, thankfully not.
Just mild carbonation.
Unless it's blonde, it might blend in. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Mild, light carbonation, and
a little bit of lacing on the side.
Just nice golden color.
Okay. We picked a tulip glass for this, but
we assumed it was going to be a little wild. So
It's lemony.
It is lemony. There's a little bit of funk in there too. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of like a Belgian golden ale, like a Duvel, like something like that. How that's usually kind of light.
Yeah, I don't get the heavy yeastiness that you can get.
No,
from
I
those.
don't. And some of those aren't quite as heavy. Like I just had. What was the one I just had? I had a. It was a Wild at Heart, which is from Ommegang, and that was an all Brett fermentation.
Okay.
And that kind of had a little bit of this aroma to it too, where it was you got the little bit of lemony in there, but nothing too strong, and just kind of then just some little bready notes and things like that. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Kind of reminds me of a little something Belgian, something a little funky. That's a worse pencil. That's the second time that has broken. That's only one time off camera now, and now the second.
It's only like.
Is it a 7?
I think it's a 5.
Oh, okay.
I know. I use the 9 now at work.
Is that like literally like you hold it like this? What is a number 9?
As thick as that. Yeah, no, it's
as
nice.
Thick as this
So, it's nice. I got tired of breaking pencil lead.
It's a black marker.
So I had to move up to. I had to be moving on up.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers to the beard. I think you hit the nail on the head there.
Really?
That's don't you think that's very Belgian beer style?
I did. I didn't want to toot my own horn, but when I drank it, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it.
Yeah,
because it's everything that we said in the in the aroma.
Yeah,
I'm getting some of that in the taste. It's nice. It's light. There's a little creaminess to the body almost. It's not heavy in any way, but there's a little viscosity to it.
Good amount of funk.
Yeah, the lemon's in there, a little funk. That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's
it's not because sometimes like the Belgian style can be depending on my mood a little bit too much, a little too heavy,
it can get a little yeasty.
A little yeasty.
Very,
this is like just a nice,
and I like that sometimes too.
It's a nice yeah, but this is a nice.
You get that at the back.
Yeah,
there's definitely a yeast finish at the back. There's a little tickle maybe from the hair.
No, it's sure. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is.
That's a Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's a different kind of hair.
We're encompassing all kinds of TV shows now. Yeah. No, I think that's like a just slightly ratcheted down. Or are there some I mean, to me, that's just it's a more easy drinking. Belgian.
Depending on what you're. Yeah, I think so. Like I like the flavor complexity that's in there. I actually really like this. And I'm frightened to say I would actually buy this again. I would actually not mind having another one of these around because it's refreshing enough too. Because unfortunately in Tucson and Arizona in general, we've had kind of an unseasonably warm winter where I'm already thinking about like, wow, this is a great summer beer.
Right. Yeah.
Spring summer beer.
Summer's here already.
Terribly unfortunate. But yeah, and that's kind of what I could easily have this with all different types of food. Like I said, we've actually been having some chips and things between some of the podcasts and other assorted. And this goes great with any of that stuff. It could even go great with some cheese. I know you always like breaking out. Like so, we always like breaking out the cheese reference. It's not just for wine; it could be for beer as well.
Absolutely.
And especially, I always forget there's that cheese that you have at Trader Joe's. It's got like salt, like sea salt in it.
Oh no, the cheddar.
Is it the cheddar?
It's got the Parmesan in it.
The Parmesan.
Yeah, unexpected
but
cheddar.
But there's one with salt too, where I swear, like I've had it was actually like I almost feel like pieces of crunchy salt. Maybe that's
no, because Parmesan's a hard cheese, so there's a little bit of Parmesan in it.
And there is that's what the actual
Yeah.
That would go great. I think would go great with
even
this.
Even you could even do a sharp cheddar with this would be good, or something. Even a nice strong. I mean, even you could even pair like a brie or something with this. But
you could.
This is,
a sharp cheddar,
a funkier brie maybe.
Sharp cheddar on a nice homemade burger. With this.
Perfect.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
It's summertime. We're ready.
We are ready for summertime.
Ready.
In theory, like 3 months early.
Yeah, but not for Tucson.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But what is not unfortunate is that this beer was quite surprisingly delicious, and that we hope you go check out the website at AboutBeverages.com. That's where you can find the tasting notes for not only this beer, but many of the other things that we have to offer. And a lot of those things are just general conglomeration of the links that we all have to either our YouTube website, to Twitter, to Untappd, all these different things. That's where you can kind of find all of the places where if you want to find us in other spots, those are the places to look.
Check out the things we like. Right? That's a tab that we're going to be updating. We're going to be doing some new things at the site, we hope, this year. This is our...
going into our 5th year now.
5th year. Five years of About Beverages.
Yeah,
so
we're actually...
some ideas.
Yeah, we're actually hoping to start doing a few of these tastings actually live. Maybe we can get you involved in a chat kind of situation where we'll be tasting some different things, and you can either be interacting with us to let us know what you think. Hey, I've had that before. I didn't get those things. Or, wow, you guys should... if you'd like that, you should try this. And that's what we want.
Possibly even going live on location.
We will be going on the road very soon.
Yeah.
Or we've already done it.
I don't know.
Depends. Depends on when it shows up.
Yeah, but we'll do it again.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, if we've already done it, we'll do it again. Trust us.
We'll do it many times.
That's right.
But whether we like it or not...
you should give it a shot.
Or find it in your beard.